Cool. Let's see if we can do this without any feedback. What's up, Anthony? Hey, we're trying. Wake up. Shit, I got 2.5 hours to go and my ass will be in bed. Nah, no game today. I've been working on the, if you take notice, half of the bifold doors are up behind me. Got that and that over there. And let's see if I can get this right here. Right there. Those. Nah, I only whine when I'm at work. And the camera works out just perfect. It's just below the long neck is just below the camera, so you can't see it until I lift it up like this. So you got yourself a choice of the Rangers or Texas. Either one of them still are awesome. Well, I'll be back in a short bit. I got to go get the other door, and I'm hoping they fit, but it looks like I might have some interference, which does not make me happy. It means I'm going to actually have to shave part of that door down, and that's just going to make my wife moany groany some more. I'll be right back, guys. I had a slight detour. Now I'll go get the door. Be careful how many habanero peppers you eat the night before. I'll just leave it at that. Wow. Still a little tacky. I just took notice that line's pretty damn bright out there. There should be pretty close. If I can do this without getting fingerprints all over everything. Everything on the fingers, I can feel that. Pretty darn close on my thing. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Just don't fit. Well, man, I gotta shave a little bit off. Now, we'll let them dry. Wow, look at that. My held for review is cleared out. They killed off one of them bots. Cool. Wow. For me, it's actually it's not really a late night. Let me mute this here. There we go. I was watching one of my supporters' videos. It seems to be that I watch more videos that I'm actually on my YouTube channel, but that's the way it goes. I know you know that. I work nights, so I get off work like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. So this is my evening. Oh yeah, that's one of the biggest things. It doesn't matter uh, whose channel you're on. I mean, yours, CP, RGG, well, Jim, I know you know his real name. Uh, CJ, even TR and Tree Trimmer and all them. Uh, yeah, if you want to go into those other channels and just get numbers, okay, that's your choice, really. But the problem is, though, when you have a whole bunch of numbers under your name and nothing's happening, the only person you can blame is the one you're looking in the mirror at in the bathroom, and that's it. So people don't understand that for maybe uh, a 20-minute or 30-minute segment, if you go live, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, if you really want to stretch it, you might spend 8 to 10 hours going after that support, and people think that, oh, they'll just be there. They just don't know. They just don't understand. It doesn't work that way, and they'll find out. Yeah, that's just it. A lot of people don't understand. I'm live streaming now. I'm on for 30 minutes. I spent 4 hours, almost 4.5 hours at work while my computer was running. So I wasn't going and stealing time from my company. You have to stand there and monitor the computer until it's done. But I was there for over 4 hours watching videos that I clicked on, supporters that I said, hey, I'll help you if you help me. And I picked out those videos I liked. I didn't just go and pick anybody. It's supporters that I like their content. I think the saddest part out of all of the channels that I'm in, everybody tells you, I don't care if it's TR, Jim, CJ, I could go on and on and on. Go to their channel. See if you like their content. If you like some of the content, nobody will ever like all the content of somebody else's. Shit, I don't even like all of my own content. My attitudes and moods change over the years. So there's some videos that I don't like anymore. To me, I'm like, why the hell did I make that? And if you see something that they make that you like, watch it. Leave a comment. Then give them a thumbs up. Then give them a supporter. Then click that red radio button. Don't do it the other way around, because they're just going to be empty numbers. And they're going to find out. Unfortunately, the hard way. trying to figure out on my setup here. I know I have a green screen sheet coming in. That will be going directly behind me. That is the ceiling fan. I'm gonna turn that off. It'll make a big difference. No, I was working on the doors behind me. I found out after I got them all the way installed, I didn't want to touch them until I get them all urethane. They're still a little tacky on the edges, but I went and installed them as close as I could to the outside jambs without hitting. And I've got like an 1/8 inch to shave off of both doors to make them close properly. So close. I'll be back. Let me turn that light off. Oh, that looks so much better. I mean, you can't see the stuff is clear in the back, but oh well. Yeah, I just looked at them. The doors are nice and straight, parallel to each other. It's an 1/8 inch interference. I mean, I measured at the bottom and they were supposed to be 48-inch clearance, and I never bothered measuring at the top. The actual door that's in there is the door is 48 inches when they are sitting side by side, but the opening at the top is not 48 inches. I'm like, damn, the only thing I could do, because I've got it all nailed in and everything. I just painted all the wall. This is all done. Okay, I see a spot of dirt on my monitor. I thought it was on my wall. Yeah, it's people think that they could just wave a magic wand. That's like me at work. I have these young gentlemen that come in. I can't call them kids. The work that I do is US DOT regulated, so they have to be 21. They come in and they think they're just going to go and walk in and they're going to cure the company's. I remember that name. What's up? Yeah, they got these young kids. They walk in. I'm a master diesel mechanic. I got master diesel. My boss is master gas. So we got ASC. We got licenses at some of the shit we don't even know what we have the licenses for anymore. So we've done it that long. I've been turning wrenches on diesel engines 40 August 28th will be 45 years. That's how long I've been a diesel mechanic. During that time, I've got my journeyman machinist papers and a bunch of other licenses, which I get bored. I go and collect another license. But you got these kids that come in, they think they're going to cure the company's woes. And I tell them, I said, it doesn't work that way. And they find out the hard way. That's like, I mean, what I got right here, this whole thing. If I go, let's see here, bro. Share screen. Uh, let's go over. So that's high definition. Let's go over to this one. If I go over to this camera, that's the one directly to my right. Too many people I see, they think throwing equipment at the problem is going to cure the shortcomings. You go back to the main one. I think that's going to cure the shortcomings on what they're doing. I'm far from an expert. I mean, I'm like that far above a beginner novice. A lot of people will say, "Oh, no." Well, that's the way I look at it. I'm a beginner with a little bit more experience than others, but it still works out to be the same thing. They don't understand that you can buy all the equipment in the world, but if you don't know how to operate it and use it to the effectiveness of what you need, throw it in the pile because that's all it's worth. That's like that beginner camera setup that you brought up with the microphone and the cell phone and the little tripod. Learn how to actually take pictures. I mean, I can go and I could take this camera. I could sit here like this and do my live stream right now. Okay, there's almost straight. Quite honestly, me, if I'd be watching this video, if I watch it too long, it gets me nauseated. I just realized that I had it tilted too. No, I had it right. I gotta go up just a little bit. Oh. There we go. That's like they think everything should be perfectly centered. When they were in school, they should have taken advanced photography. I mean, you look at it for a video, yeah, the green screen that I'm going to have behind me, the one. I know you have one. CP uses his toolboxes is green screen, so he don't count. I can go run down all the names again. It doesn't matter. They all have them. Oh, it depends on the circumstances. Not everything do you want a green screen. Me, quite honestly, I like the contrast. Let's see if I get my finger pointing because I know it's always backwards. Okay, that line right there is actually a step in my wall that goes back to where my wife has her table and everything set up. Let me go this way. That's her setup over there. But she likes basically yeah, exactly. That's a reference to what I said about some of these kids should have gone and taken advanced photography. The contrast, the depth difference behind me, that ceiling fan, which is right there, is not green screen. That's real. I haven't finished it yet. You can't turn the fan on unless I want to have the ceiling fall down. This actually was. This was set up as a spare bedroom that was just put up there as light, and I have the brace to go up in the ceiling. I just haven't gotten to it yet. We're working on it. Almost done with this room. When I get that door shaved down, I'll finish that ceiling fan, and then I think this room is, other than a couple little spot repairs, a little dirt spot behind the door when I wasn't paying attention, on the corner of my work shirt. I wasn't paying when I came home. Instead of changing, I rubbed against the paint, and she didn't appreciate it. Oh yeah, see that's see what the thing that I don't understand. The new channel that the four of you come out, it's a good thing where it's going to be all centrally located. But a few people that I saw had said that's a great thing, did not look at the original videos where they came from, where they could have got the information in the first place. Your your channel page, how you have it laid out, how you go and label your videos. I thought that I had most of my test videos deleted. Then I watched that one night when I was on there, and CJ pulled up a couple more on, and luckily I didn't have a microphone on because I'd be like, where the hell did they come from? I thought I had them deleted, or I actually had the names changed if they were long enough, and just put them as a regular video. What's up, amazing? And what you and I talked about earlier, Nick. I mean, you look at it. We got more names coming in, and what's ironic is, well, we're talking about these are not just names that are just popping up in here. I've gone to their channels. I know their names. That's the biggest. That's the biggest thing. What we're talking about earlier. But it's. I think it's. I really can't say ironic. That was the first word that I was going to use, but I think it's the word sad is more appropriate in this kind of a situation. You are provided the information on how to develop, nurture, improve, expand what you want to do on YouTube, but then people just go like this. Well, not everybody, but there are a lot of them do. That's that right there. I think that's the Mike Budger. I don't know that. I think that name rings a bell. But I mean, just by reading these comments here, it's if you look at it and you see a lot of this no, they're not. They're just bottle coolers. That's all they are. It's lemonade. There you go, lemonade. Why not? Everybody goes, well, I might fail. The key word to that whole thing, Mike. I might fail. But do you know what's really funny about that statement? If you go up 3, 4, 5 above you to Nick Pixel, I don't know how at least that's how it is on my screen. Nick's above you, 5 lines above you. His very first video, I don't have to look at it. He probably doesn't even have it. His very first video that he did is a fail. I know my very first video is not on my computer. Okie doke. Let me see if I get over here. Well, I mean, dude, first off, there's no word sorry when you have a dog. The only word that comes to my mind, because I have a 90 pound, a 20 pound, and an 8 pound, is damn, I got to clean up another mess if you don't let them out. That's the only thing that comes with dogs. Sorry is, actually the only sorry that does come with a dog is when a dog finally passes away. Because my dogs are inside dogs. They're family members. We have a chocolate lab named Milo. His nickname is Glumpy. If you see him walk and waddle when he goes out, you don't understand why he's called Glumpy. But back to what we talked about. You're afraid of crowds? What crowds? Here's what I see. Okay, you're saying crowds? Let's see if I can get this thing done. No. Hold on. Let me switch to the other camera. I'll go and pull my camera out here. Yeah, that one's got a long enough cable. Let me switch this one over. Go to my other camera. Okay. You say you're afraid of crowds? Here you go. That's the crowd I see. When you see me as a moderator in a channel, no, you're not interrupting. This is just a late night chat room. That's all it is. There's my actual stream, so I can see in real time what it looks like. I actually have that in my earbud that's on my left. Hey, there's Dallas. And there's the actual text from the chat room right now. So as far as Being afraid of crowds. This is the crowd you're looking at. What's up, homeless? I mean, I know you're not. At least I hope you're not. You're still going right. Switch this over. And that's what you see, Mike. My text screen where I'm reading what you type. That's no different than if you and I were in a chat room and I'd be sitting on my cell phone and I'd be typing away on my cell phone. That's what that is. My talking is just me verbally answering the text. That's all it is. Yeah, I could see. I can see there's a fear factor you have to get over, but that's the reason why I showed you what I see. Nick, it's the same thing. I mean, his is a lot further away. He's actually got I do believe his camera's up on a tripod. Mine's just sitting on top of my monitor. But it's no different than if you're texting to somebody on your cell phone. That's all it is. Or making a phone call. And I think the biggest one is what Nick and I were talking about earlier. Let me see if did I watch hers? No, I did not. So let's leave that one up. That's one of my supporters. Because when I'm bored, I watch videos. Usually when everybody sees me in the evening, which depending on the time zone you're in, 5 o'clock till 11 o'clock, I'm actually at work. I'm running a diagnostic or something like that on one of the trucks that needs to be repaired. I'm the head mechanic, so I usually get the problem children for trucks, so I get a lot more leeway. But I still have to be working when I'm doing it. But I set up my little Lenovo notepad there, and I Wi-Fi off my phone, and I'm listening and watching what's going on a stream in the chat room while I'm working on my truck. I'm doing this at work. That's where I had the biggest problem for me to tag somebody or put in links during if I'm a moderator. Well, most of them are moderators. It's very hard because I'm on a cell phone. But you do what you got to do. But if I'm not in a stream, if I go, let's see here. So why the hell? I know what it is. Hold on. That's why it's not coming up. Take care, Nick. Sleep well. Let's see here. Go to this one. We'll mute it so I don't get that echo. Oh, no, it's not coming up. Okay, yeah, we'll just do this the hard way. Let's go over here. Here's a good example as far as when I see you ask or somebody else ask in a chat room that I'm a moderator for, or if I'm just in there just shooting the shit. Taking a good example, Amazing Maisie. Okay. I have Google Chrome on my little Lenovo laptop. So I clicked on the link and I went to her channel. I didn't subscribe. I went, looked, it's like, okay, we got a couple fives, a couple fours, a 2.5. Well, I think it's the cat's kind of cute because I had a cat, like, actually it looked like that. Megan was the same colors. I had Megan many years ago. Megan died of old age. Plain and simple. Never got rid of her. I said, okay, let's watch this video. So I went and I clicked on the video. I watched the video from start to finish. I got to the very end. I clicked on the thumbs up because I thought it was funny that the cat kept getting distracted. No matter how much she tried, something was preoccupying Maisie. So the cat was, something behind was just got her attention. So I got to the end. I clicked on it. I'm like, you know what? I think that one is cute as hell. But I got to the end. Then I clicked on the red radio button. And I became a family member for Amazing Maisie. I can just do the click on the sub for sub. And that doesn't go anywhere for me. I want to have supporters of my channel be the supporters that I support. It's a symbiotic relationship. Let me kill off all these extra ones I got here. No subject. Oh, Imperior outdid himself. If Imperior ever gets back on here, I know he will. Download. Save. Let me go and change this, and you can, because I just downloaded it. Kill that one off. Delete it. Add. Downloads. Hey, you can go for the 1K, but that 4,000 hours takes a long time to get. So that means you're going to be sitting there for months and months and months with no monetization. That's your choice. Jace, Empyrean label Guy's name is Jason. Let me show you what his back. Let me fade this. This would normally, if I had a green screen, this is what you see in the back. That's your choice. I'm one of those people. I don't say, well, hey, you have to do this or you have to do that. Nick was in here. Nick ain't gonna say that to you. RGG is not gonna say that to you. CJ is not gonna say that to you. I think tree trimmer is James. I do believe he won't. He'll say you need to make a choice if you want to do it for fun or if you want to do it for profit. That's what tree trimmer will tell you. But he's still saying the same thing. If you don't want to, you don't have to. There's nothing that says you have to do anything. The only thing that we're 100% guaranteed that we are required to do is live and die. And if you get enough money, you can get out of paying taxes. So those are the three things that are given. But anyway, this is from Empyrean. Let me move this oh, no, I can't move that to the side. But that's my new opening screen that I'm going to be using. I think Empyrean outdid himself on this one. I could actually make my head float here. The reason why it's screwing up is because the wall behind me is actually it's called looking glass paint. Oh, excuse me. It's I'd say my best description is an olive drab green, a light olive drab green. If I turn myself to face this direction and have the camera pointing against the wall directly below this light, I like showing people this light up here because it'll screw up with the camera and your monitor. Yeah, I know, I'm a dick. Pardon my French. But I'm not even centered here. If I'm pointing directly behind me, I could actually make that a green screen. I can go and there's a calculation I can do and actually bring that up. But I like the way I'm sitting because I actually have this corner, and that's the reason why I made the desk the way I did. Well, I can if I go and read your statement word for word, all I have to do is take out one word, and you are correct. Your statement is all my life I found that if I start to get paid for something that I have been enjoying, it becomes not so much fun. It turns into a job or work. Remove the somehow. If you get monetized, it does. I mean, if you want to be monetized and get no money out of it, that's a person's prerogative. But people aren't once they get to that point, because for you to get 4,000 hours, here's a good example. Now, here's the dilemma I got. Okay, normally it's like I got Mike and I got Maisie. Calling somebody amazing, yeah, my wife and I are both conceited, so we would take that to heart if we would call each other amazing, but that wouldn't work out too well. So it'd be just Maisie or Nick Pixel is actually Nick. I know his name is Nick, but what the hell would I call you? California? Which I think that would be inappropriate. I just don't like California. The people in it, I like a lot of the people in California. Actually, my younger niece lives in California. Greenhorn? I don't know. Too many fishermen, though. I'll have to think of something on that one. Yeah, I never thought about that. CGF. Yeah, that would work. See, to me, greenhorn is like calling somebody wet behind the ears. I just I've seen some of your videos. You're not wet behind the ears, so answer back to Jason. Yeah, you may be new, but you're not wet behind the ears. Okay, live stream there. I got that one. Okay, it's ay ay ay. But then again, Mike, like we were talking, all depends on what you want to do. Quite honestly, you have a lot of friends on YouTube that know your name, and that's the reason why I'm saying you got a lot of friends that all you got to do. Now you have to watch out who you pick. There's some people that they look out for themselves first, and they go, okay, well, what can I? If I help him, what can I get out of him? Me, I really don't care. But if you just go into one of the chat rooms and you know who's in there, and you just go, hey, I have no clue what I'm doing. Can somebody help me? Somebody will help you. Actually, probably several people will help you. Uh, on Nick's, that's what I was working on. Okay, let's go over here. Channel. You know what? Actually, I could do it up. I don't have to go into this one. Let's get rid of that one. There, YouTube. There's a lot of people have a problem finding things, and now if you're on a phone, it makes it very hard. But if you're on your desktop, okay, there's Nick Pixel. Well, you can do the same thing on your own. Let's see here. I have the bells turned on here. None. All. Okay, I'm on Nick's channel right now. He had a live stream 6 hours ago, so that means let me just click on this and see when it comes up. Streamed live 8 hours ago, so 4 midnight. 4 is roughly 8 p.m. And I never knew it was on. I hate that. Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now streaming, but I hate this damn video platform. I don't care what I've subscribed. I've unsubscribed. I've subscribed again. I've clicked the bell, unclicked the bell, put the bell in the middle, put the bell in the bottom, put the bell on the top. I've actually logged off my channel, logged back on. I've done everything I can. And damned if I get a notice that somebody's live streaming. You know how I find them out in the evening? I'm on my phone. I'm searching through YouTube to see if anybody has the live symbol aside of their name, because I never get a notice. I get notices when they're finished and they post the video portion of their live stream afterwards, which that don't do me a hill of beans. Now, back to what I was doing. Oh, you know what? Let me go to my page. I have Nick on my page. There's nothing edited. Oh, here come the ons. Nick Pixel TV right there. I don't know what the hell I clicked on it for. Videos. I don't get notifications for anybody. But then again, when I'm at work, it's by cell phone only. So it just might, the platform of YouTube on my cell phone just might not be cooperating. Now I know Nick said that he was going to bed, but I just did it this way just so you'd see that's his name. That's the actual video. I mean, you can find it's real easy to find it on his channel page, but it's budget YouTube equipment setup for beginners under 150 bucks. And probably the most expensive part out of the whole damn thing is the cell phone. I think everybody's got a cell phone that has an audio input. Yeah, I get notifications on my computer if I'm on YouTube and not using it. If I'm engaged to watching supporters' videos, I won't see the notification because I go full screen. Take care, CGF. Sleep well. But yeah, I found that even though I don't get notifications, most people are creatures of habit. So that's like William Noel usually is about 5:30. Well, we both know TR, rather not TR, tree trimmer. Usually he's on at 8 unless his I've gone through all kinds of Google searches and recommendations and everything else. So I don't know. Most everybody I know that I watch when they go live, I know when they're live. So I know when to start looking. That's like CJ is switched to later in the evenings. I think it's actually his time, probably around midnight. It's about 11:30 my time, Central. When CJ actually does, if he's going to do a live stream, usually it's every other day. That's just so he doesn't have conflict with his family because his YouTube was getting in the way of his family life while he's got young kids and all. It's me and my wife and my dogs. So when I get off of work, this is my time. I just have to make sure I don't make the mistake like yesterday. I had the office door closed and the bedroom door open, rather the bedroom doors open, and the dog started whining, and I never heard it because I had both my ear monitors in. Like right now, all you see is one in. I have the door is that way, so I can hear anything that's going on out there. So the dogs start whining, and usually if Milo starts whining, he's a 90, like I said, he's a 90-pound chocolate lab. If he starts whining, you better go let him out. Uh-oh, I just heard my wife. I'll be right back. Okie doke. I don't know where Empyrean's at. I didn't know that. I was just looking at my YouTube because I'm running ultra low latency. And it says I can't run 1440 or 4K. Well, damn, that's unfortunate because my camera only does 60p. My monitor, well, my center monitor, my two outer ones won't. My center monitor will do 4K. If I download a 4K video, first off, it takes up half my damn hard drive, and I got a 3 terabyte hard drive. It takes up half my damn hard drive, and when I start up the video, it sounds like a damn jet plane's coming in for a landing. Is how as hard as that thing's screaming. And I run an AMD CPU, so it actually by nature runs cooler without overclocking it. And this thing starts the CPU fan starts screaming, and I can hear. And my system is actually a progressive cooling system, so I have the CPU and the two general case fans are usually on. Uh, as the temperature increases, because my other two sets of fans are plugged into different thermistor ports, it'll actually kick in the other two sets of two fans. So if I got all 7 fans running, you can fry an egg on that damn thing. Um, I don't have that problem. We have these construction T posts, which are the posts that I drove in the ground for our little chicken wire fence that all the doggies go into, one at a time, mind you. For some reason, they don't like uh, cooperating with each other. So we got these construction T posts, which you can buy at Home Depot or Lowe's. They're driven in the ground a good 2 feet. Mr. Milo is on a real piece of 1/4 inch stainless steel aircraft cable, not the stupid little things you buy at a store. And you go to Walmart, you buy them little walker leads. He's ripped them because all that is a little plastic end that holds the air. This actually has aircraft steel braided cable nuts on it that are jam nuts, the whole 9 yards. Uh, he ain't getting off of that. But now our smaller dog, he has gone on adventures in the yard when I forget to close the side gate. And it's quite funny because back when we were living in the, well, actually not living, well, technically we do when we're waking up, we're in the computer room unless I'm mowing grass or working on the house. So both of us are in the computer room. But that room that's over there, when that was our computer room, we were sitting there the one day and we saw this black shadow, this little thing, like a 20, I think bear's like 22 or 23 pounds. You just see this black shadow. You just see the top of this black shadow go walking by the window. I'm like, where's Bear at? She goes, oh, he's in the kitchen. I said, oh, he is? I said, that looks like a shadow that walked by the front window. Oh, I didn't bring him in. I said, don't tell me that you let him out and the side gate side gates open, and yeah. I know eventually you get in here. Yeah, why not? Hey, Milo, I hear you. Oh, when I was a younger man, mid 30s, I lived in the custodian's room for this office complex, and the next door neighbor had a Rottweiler named Trucker. He would scare the hell out of people if they come into the parking lot in the evening because we had a notary that was on the first floor. So I'd be sitting out the back with the owner. We'd have a couple beers, have pizza or whatever, and these people, Trucker would go trotting over to them, and they're like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" I mean, this dog back then, I was a little, well, not a little, a lot leaner. I weighed about like 150, 155 pounds. I could sit on Trucker, and he would walk me around the yard. But everybody was afraid of him. The only thing that dog would do would lick you to death. That's about it. I quite honestly, and at that time, I don't ever remember him hearing him bark. Yeah, that was Trucker. Milo, uh, if he sees you, like say you walk in the front, he'll bark because my wife's at the front door. He'll just bark. But if you come in and you are stupid enough to put your head around the corner, he will come through that gate. You won't stop him. Uh, if you stand at the door, now Milo is you get like say Home Depot or Walmart or the local food store come and deliver food. If Milo was loose in the house, as long as you didn't put your hands inside the front door, say my wife answered the door, she opened up the screen door. As long as you didn't put your hands inside the door, you're fine. He would not go out the front door, even if the door was wide open. He would not go out the front door. Put your hands inside the house, and he's going to get you. It's that. I mean, plain and simple. It's his home, and he knows it. But yeah, we had Trucker. That was the next door neighbor, and the owner of that office complex. Uh, that dog's name was Murdoch. It was actually the full name was Howling Mad Murdoch off the A team. It took me several weeks before I got that dog to trust me. Uh, I had to put him down. That was probably the saddest day of my life. And it wasn't because he attacked anybody. He was just old, and the only thing he could do was he was laying there. He could pick up his head. I don't know if he might have got bit by a recluse spider. I don't know. He could pick up his head, sort of pick it up a little bit, and he'd bark at you um like get away from him. I don't know if he was doing that to protect us or what, but it was a very very bad day for me. Yeah, that's what Trucker looked like. He used to take one of those import cars. What they did, any dog toy they bought at the store, he would destroy. So they took one of those little import cars. They took the rubber tire off the rim and gave him that little tire, and that was his teething ring. He carried his damn tire around, and you could actually fight him for it. Just don't put your hands inside the tire. You can grab the edge and you can play tug of war with him. If you put your hands inside, he might get you. But yeah, that was his toy. His teething ring was a car tire. Oh shoot! By then, Jathan, I'll be going to bed. Hold on here. Do it this way. Okay, there we go. Come on, come back in focus. Here it goes. Yeah, that was Trucker. Trucker and well, Murdoch. We had this mutual agreement. The owner, I made this like running lead behind a uh, metal snow fence so nobody can get near him. Well, the owner went on 2 week vacation to Florida, and at that time I lived in Pennsylvania. So we're talking what 1,400 miles away. Uh, I'm the only one there that had big enough cojones to go even near the dog. So every day I'd walk out with a 5 gallon bucket of water and this 2.5 gallon pail of dog food, and I'd walk up to because I knew where he could reach because I'm the one that made it. So I put it just outside of his reach, and he had that thing tight, and he'd be snarling and snapping. And I just looked at him. I said, "You can't get me. I'm the one that built that. Eventually, you're going to get tired. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be thirsty, and then you and I are going to be best friends." So it was like 3 or 4 days, and finally, I walked back with that bucket of water and that bucket of food again, and I put it right outside of his reach. And I stood there and I said, "You hungry yet?" I said, "If you're hungry, sit down." And sure as shit, Murdoch sat down. I said, "Okay." I said, "You bite me, I'm gonna hit you with a bucket." So I put it just inside where he can get to it. He looked at me and he had a little smile on his face. It's like, okay, I said, "I'm watching you." So okay, so I put it that he could get to it, and He drank a bunch of the water, and he drank a lot of that water. That 5 gallon pail was up to the top. He drank it down to where he couldn't reach no more. Uh, the dog food, he probably ate about I don't know, half of that container. So he those couple of days without food, his ass was hungry. He probably took a shit for like an hour after that. But anyway, uh, every day I'd walk out there. Every day I'd go in and I'd watch him. I wasn't not stupid. I'd just go walking in. Every day I'd go in a little bit further, a little bit further. And what time was that? I think it was a Saturday afternoon. I mowed the grass and everything. I got all done and I ran down to the bottom of the hill. I grabbed me a small pizza pie, got me a 6 pack of beer, came back up. I was sitting in the back and I was eating some of it, and you could see him. He didn't have it pulled tight. He was at the end of the running lead, closest to me, sitting there, looking at me. So I stopped. I stood up. I said, "You want some pizza?" He stood up, and that tail started wagging. I said, "Okay, okay." I said, "If you bite me, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you." So I went back. I knew nobody was in the building. I went back there and I gave him some pizza. I said, "If you behave, I'll let you off." So he sat down. I said, "Okay." I said, "One screw up and you're going to be on that leash forever." So we did all that. And at nighttime, when all the tenants, what the hell? That's not nice. What the hell? Okay, okay, okay. Let me look at this thing here. That's no, no, no. That shit ain't gonna fly. Timing people out. Private chat, branding, banners, comments. What the hell? I don't see. Please refrain from posting links. What links? Okay, they'll fix their asses. Type something out. Yeah, I'm sitting, I'm reading the comments and everything. All of a sudden, half the screen disappears. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Oh, actually, I could change that. Oh, I like that. Okay, there we go. It's back off. I quite honestly, I have no clue what the hell just happened as far as them share highlights, live stream settings, chat details, allow embedding. Dude, no clue. But what's really funny about the whole thing is, let me go over. That's their channel. No, I know there's a setting somewhere, and I know I actually in several chat rooms. I know in tree trimmers, somebody made a comment about it. And the TR show, somebody made a comment about it, and also in CJ's info, they also made a reference to it that Streamlabs will time people out at random, and it's something to do with their algorithm. And I'll have to go and actually look up the Streamlabs and StreamYard. Put me back in. I don't know. Something Streamlabs. I'm gonna have to go. It see. It says Streamlabs. It does not say StreamYard. So there must be something on here that Streamlabs has in their OBS, or tells the other one here. I'm gonna cursor down here. Come on. That's OBS. That's Audacity. I don't have the other one down here. I don't have it there. Go up there. Streamlabs chatbot might have a setting. Actually, what it actually might have done is the length of the text. But that does give me something I need to look at, though. Because really, if anybody in the chat room types a text that is excessive, no, I don't. But like I was saying, if anybody runs a text that's excessively long, I don't need no damn bot to have them tell the bot to tell them that I don't like a long. I mean, this one. Let me go look in here. Hold on. I got so much shit going on here right now. Yeah, that's that one. Okay, hold on. Let me get into. Let me put this back to that. There you go. You're in.
My boy's birthday.
Hey, on bed. Why are you looking at him, man?
He's happy. What's he gonna spend that $20? Just don't give him no ones. He's too young.
Yeah. Say what's up, Uncle Jeff. What's up, Uncle Badger? Man, Jeff, brother, you don't even understand. Like my son's iPad is overloaded, and every time I save, the description to say that it's saved to photos or it did not save, like you have to really be looking at it to tell the difference. So I was thinking I was saving it the whole time. So I was like, I had two ready, and then I made five, and then when I tried to save the fifth one, I noticed that it didn't save. So man, everything I did, but I'm gonna send it to you probably like soon. It'll probably take me like 30 more minutes because I know what to do for each layout, but it's just the time I put into it, and I didn't even know I wasn't saving it. Anyways,
Hey, it's a learning process because you weren't under this kind of a situation before.
Yep. Hey, you want to premiere my video here? Are we able to do that? Are we able to play a video on a share screen from my homepage?
Yeah, hold on here a second. Okay, let me close that one down.
It should have uploaded right now, but let me. I'm scared if I check and when I get closed out, then you're not gonna see me back in the backstage.
Oh, was that on Instagram?
Yeah, the one I put on IG was from the same clip, but it was only like a couple seconds of it. Actually, I'm not even sure. It might have been a different one that I put, but I used like similar or the same footage.
Let's see here.
Should have just uploaded, but I'm not sure if it's finished. Do you see it there? What's up, Badger? Can't see chat. Let me see.
Oh, you can't see chat?
Not when I'm on. Not when I'm up here.
Okay.
I have to manually click chat and then click private or chat. But if I see that, then I won't be able to see the screen.
Yeah, that would not be good.
I'm gonna check if that video uploaded, unless you're able to see it. So if I disappear or you see me backstage, just buzz me back in.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where. I don't see it on either two of your Instagrams.
Okay, hold on.
Now, back to what we were talking about. I know that in Streamlabs OBS, there's a setting for CloudBot. that has to do with excessive text and stuff like that. Well, Streamlabs OBS is the only Streamlab that I know of. The other one is Streamlab Chatbot. Well, that's not good. No, the paragraph protection is turned off on Streamlabs. That's module tools.
Okay, if you go to my homepage and click videos, it should be there. It's called L Life and Times.
Okay, okay. You get over there.
I want to change the thumbnail, but I don't have space to get YouTube Studio. Is Badger still here?
He got kicked out and he's back in again.
Okay, right on. Badger's a good dude. Probably, I think Badger's like one of the first people I ever bought something from. Cause see,
Okay.
like I could never buy something. I always had to, if I want to buy something, I have to go to the lady, explain to her what, give her the money, explain, and then hear a lot of yapping.
Now that's the happy birthday. That one?
No, it's not happy birthday. It should be if you go to Empyrean's homepage on YouTube, not on Instagram, on YouTube.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's okay. I probably should have specifically said YouTube because you've been saying Instagram.
Yeah, I guess if I'm like 3 or 4 beers into it. Yeah, he put this. Apparently, it must have been too long of a sentence in, and the bot timed his ass out.
Hey, Badger, don't worry, we can fix that, man. The bomb bot, that's the bomb bot. We could fix that. We could put the bomb bot on payroll.
Videos.
All right, Badger, and you can be the first ones to see it.
Okay, which one? The one that's like 7 minutes old?
Yeah. And then just share screen, and it's gonna be my first time I want to see it here too. Oh, you put up the new one? Wait till you see the. I need to send it to you. I was uploading this video. I could have sent you number 2 already. And then maybe like 20 minutes, I could do the 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I like that Jeff doing coins more. I like that glow. Yep. Nice.
Okay, that's that one. Let me cancel that out. Take this down to here. Here comes the fun part. Watch this. If I go share screen, and actually, is it on that one? That one. There we go. Let's go. Oh, it didn't let me do it that way. You little bastard. Okay, fine. We'll fix your asses. And that one. And play. Oops, wrong one. Would help if I actually. I'm going to start from the beginning because I forgot I had the audio off. You know what? Let me put it over to this screen over here. And it's going to select that one. So we'll go like this, go like that. And I got to do one more thing. There. Okay, now I can actually see what I'm broadcasting. There we go. Shut up. He's not a little kid anymore, is he? Uh-oh. Yeah, unfortunately, they do. Well, I'll be back in a little bit. It sounds like my medium sized dog is whining, which means he's been holding it for quite a while. I'll be back. So if Emp shows up, let him know. I can't click on a button right at the moment. Yeah, I got a minute or two before the dog will start barking outside. But yeah, the audio is going through on my end. I think what might be the fact is the audio on my end. Do you know what it is? Right here is my microphone. So if I'm playing through my earpiece, my ear monitor, I don't have an external mic. If I do an external mic, you hear that god awful screech. And you end up getting that. You end up getting that reverberation that goes on if I turn these speakers up. There we go. See, now if I turn the speakers up, listen. There we go. See, now if I turn the speakers up, listen. There we go. See, now if I turn the speakers up, listen. There we go. See, now if I turn the and that loop will keep going, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. Well, that's his actual link to that video. Now, I'll be right back. If I let her out there too long, she don't shut up. I mean, what can I tell you? I'm a work in progress. We got a lot of shit that I got to figure out yet. Is I don't think camera, audio, microphone. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Where'd Jason go? I know he's out there in Wonderland somewhere. Hmm. Ah, cool. Boy, burps. Oh, my cursor go. There it is. Yeah. Good morning. Advanced live control room. So this would be your morning. This is my evening. Oh, it's actually my late night. Okay, now we're back in here. Ah, okay. I think it's kind of funny is because if this would be a family event, yes, I'm from the United States, but half of my family, there he is.
There we are.
Yeah, half of my family is. Let's switch back over to this one here. Half my family is Puerto Rican,
Oh, really?
and
Nice.
I'd say at least 50% of the shop I work at is Latino. So Spanish and English are actually intermingled in sentences and conversations. So you start picking up basic words and stuff. But as far as reading Spanish, quite honestly, I ain't gonna say it, but I stink at it. I use a lot stronger word than that, but
Jeff, look how far away I am from my coin place.
hold on. Let me turn this. There we go. I had to mute. Oh, come on, stay off.
You know when you're playing the video, were you getting audio? Because we weren't getting audio.
What that is the audio output of my speakers goes through my ear monitor. For me to do the audio, it has to go through my microphone.
Bom dia, yeah. Oh, Sergio is he's from Brazil.
If I remember correctly, yeah, from down there.
Wow, yeah, bom dia. That's what all the jiu-jitsu people say. Right on. Brigada, brigado, obrigada.
Well, a lot of the words that I hear at work are slang words, and some of them you don't want me to repeat them. So you got a bunch of middle-aged men that know Spanish. Well, the day shift boss, his name is Ramon Anguiano. So his parents, all his family lives in Mexico. Actually, Mexico City, Mexico. He lives up here in Texas. he migrated up with his parents and he naturalized, so he's a U.S. citizen. My boss at night, he was raised in Venezuela. So I'd say most of the people in my shop speak Spanish of varying degrees.
So
Now, what were you talking about? This Streamlabs bomb or whatever? That
Oh yeah.
time badger out. I'm like, what? I'm actually, I was reading his text when it all disappeared. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, is that what happened to him? That happened to me before, and I was wondering what that was. Also, his text disappeared. I thought he just got kicked out of the chat or something.
No, it's up there about halfway up on my stream. It says that Mike Badger was timed out by Streamlabs for 1 second.
Okay.
And then it says, Streamlabs told him, Streamlabs says, Mike Badger, please refrain from posting links. I'm like, what links? He didn't post no damn links. Well, yeah, it timed his ass out.
Even if he's a mod, he'll get timed out still?
Well, now he's a moderator.
Boom dia. Yep. You know what? Let's see your coins again. So
Which one?
Anything.
Okay, let's.
So like maybe like a month ago, I tried to order a loot, and then like it went to American Samoa, and like I thought they were just messing with me, but it finally came in today. Yeah. One moment. Uno momento. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Guess what? They wanted me to make the TV louder because we lost the remote. So they called me all the way over there to make it louder. I said okay because you're carrying my boy.
As you say, you know you lost that one before you even opened your mouth. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's a true story.
Now let's see here. Coins. We'll start off with the generic ones here. I can't do both cameras, so we'll do this one. This is my desktop camera.
You can go and share if you want, or make if you want.
Oh, we'll get there. There. Camera. Low definition should pull me in. Yep, there we go.
Where'd you get the case at? That's a good case. Is it airtight?
Walmart. No, it's
Nice.
not really. It's just it goes on, has these two little catches, but I can hold it like this, and it's the only thing you have to watch out for. You have to make sure these lock in. I have a couple of them, they don't stay tight, but I just have them like this so that if I have another one, I can put it on top. I have different sizes.
Nice. I have something similar to that, but it doesn't look as strong as that. And the handles clip to lock too.
Yeah.
But there's 3 layers.
Like there's one of my little ones.
Nice. And that's your extras?
These are my extra NIFCs and then non-silver dates. They look real nice, but I picked out the best ones of the same date. So all those in there are actually extras.
Nice. And you already have a $50 album already? Of course you do.
Not everything.
Okay. See, those are good tubes. Where'd you get those tubes at? Both of them.
These, let me bring up my, well, where's my cursor at? There it is.
I need tubes and capsules, man.
I'm trying to think of where I ordered these from.
Yeah, both those tubes are good.
Okay, let me go. Okay, that's my home page. I'm off. See, the problem with this desk that I made, it's so shiny, so I have to put my mouse on something so I can use it.
Oh, okay. So it bites, so it grips, so it tracks.
Well, no, it's optical. It's a laser ball.
Okay.
So if it's too shiny, it doesn't know where it's at.
Doesn't pick up. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Nice.
Coin hunting.
That's it. That's a good problem to have.
PCGS. Big Mill. Huh. Rob finds treasure. NGC. Is it Littleton? No, it's not Littleton. Damn. I'd actually have to go and do some searching. Unless
no
it's
worries.
in my, it might be in my Gmail account.
No worries.
Coins. Michael E. Fines, BCGS. Zoom, Cherie Ward. Google, Silver. I do believe this will be it. Yep. Okay.
Does Badger work at a coin store? Or does he just...
Oh, I honestly don't know. There you go. That's where I got it from. And it's called the Coin Supply Store. I just shot the link to you.
Okay.
If you go under coin tubes, and then on the screen it'll say square coin tubes, and then it'll bring up all of these. I don't use the round. I mean, I have some of the round ones, but I'm actually
switching.
Yeah, these are my old ones. I just ran out of these. I need to order some more of these, but okay, that's an extra. That's an extra. That belongs down in there.
What is in there? Halves? Halves?
Yeah, these are all Kennedy 40%ers right here.
Okay, whoa. Nice. I think I have enough for one small, not even a regular, not even a full tube. Maybe like, probably have 40%.
Oh, come on. Don't get stuck. So this is the plastic one. I don't need to break it. There it goes. See, that's the problem with these plastic ones. If I do what I just did there with these kind, the square ones, everything comes out. Here's where we'll get you to have a little fun.
I think I just got a notification my video has been removed. I'll put it up again later.
Oh, it's actually back here.
Nice. Nice. That's a real stack right there.
There you go. Those are all 40%ers.
Nice. You ever find like a variety on them, like an OFG or like a double die?
No, quite honestly, I've never looked for anything like that.
Yeah, for varieties, yeah. But you do have a loop though, right?
No, never used one.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Well, you're the first person I met then. Because I thought I was the only one that didn't have a loop.
Well, you got to bear in mind, normally, it's like right now I'm only doing 7.5 hours on the clock at work. Normally, I'm doing 10 to 11 hours at work.
Yeah.
I just do this because I like. Put it this way. I mean, if I take this up to my microphone, I like the sound and I like the feel of silver coins in my hand. It's the only reason why I'm doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just for my ADD.
And basically, what's up, Hale? I started playing with my Kennedy 40%ers and I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I apologize.
I do the same if I had that much.
Hey, do you know what? I thought about this at work. You know what I have not done?
What?
My 500 subscribers.
Let's do it. I'll do a thumbnail for it.
I mean, I'm only going to cancel this page out because it wants to set itself to my.
Did you say you're doing that 5-ouncer for that, or what were you doing?
No. What I originally I was going to do a Silver Eagle,
Ooh,
American an ASE.
I only have one of those.
But what I thought about afterwards when I did my slab video, the different coins that I got slabbed, some of them were Big Mills coins. And one of them I gave to
you talking to me, Mom?
Huh?
Oh no, not you. Sorry. You talking to me, bud? No. Oh, go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
I'm trying to think of. I sent one to E Pluribus. And
nice. ASE.
Yeah. And what I had done, I know why these things ain't fitting in, right? I got them set up wrong. Because that one goes here. That one goes here. These two go in here. This one has nothing in it. Actually, neither of these two have anything in it. This is my quarter tube.
Oh, those are all silver?
Yeah.
Yep. I think I only have 2 silver quarters.
This has the regulars. It has standing liberties.
Oh.
Most of them are like this one here is almost smooth.
I think I have one standing liberty. Or no, I have one standing liberty or one seated liberty. I have one of them. What's
That's
like your
that. Say again.
what's your best, or what's something like three things you found from either change or on the ground or something, like three, like wow, three cool coins.
Um, Mike Pallet, I didn't expect to see you here in the morning. Good
Mikey's
morning.
there. What's up,
Yeah, so we
Mikey?
got Mike Badger and Mike Pallet in here at the same time.
Nice. It's a Mikey D.
The best coin, I mean, this one here, the ones that are in here,
Yeah.
eventually when all this world problem gets solved, and if you listen to the people in the coin channels, well, we all know EVG basically they shut him down. They're good.
What do
I
you
think
mean?
that's this Thursday. He has boxes.
What do you mean they shut him down?
The banks locked up their lobbies. He can't get $50.
Oh yeah. Sure.
The reason why he got boxes of halves. Let me put this
I
back
don't know.
over here a little bit.
6061 or something? I'm not sure.
We'll show you. We'll show your LED halogen light there for a little while too.
Her glasses. It was on the couch. It fell out of her purse.
But the bank's vault got full. That's the only reason why he got his boxes of halves.
Oh.
But you look at, I've seen Coin Hunting Couple make comments in regards to other people still getting halves. They're re-rolling and they have to drive a lot further to drop off their $50 now. Big Mill. I haven't been in much on Big Mill lately because normally I'm at work.
Yeah.
And it actually gets depressing to me to go into a live stream coin channel and I'm at work. My hours are cut, so I can't go and buy nothing.
Yeah, that sucks.
But anyway, and there's a lot of them that the banks they're not shutting down. They're just because of all this stuff that's going on in the world, they're locking up their lobbies that you can't get your coins.
Yeah. Even here, like the ladies' work, only the person making the transaction can come inside the bank now.
Yeah.
And now they put that plexiglass up.
Yeah.
For all the tellers and stuff. Yeah.
Well, see, the problem, Mike, with EVG going out there is he's on lockdown where he's at. So how can he go anywhere? Quite honestly, I've been pulled over twice in Texas since there's been a lockdown, but I carry a piece of paper from my corporate office and I have my ID badge on me. If it's not a required function, and quite honestly, coin roll hunting is not a required function.
Yeah. So
what are you going to tell the cops? Hey, I'm going to get a box of $50 for my hobby. That won't go. The cops won't go for that.
Yeah.
That's the big problem with something like that. I mean, yeah, and not too long. Well, you're lucky. If you're down in Texas, you get pulled over and they would quarantine you in your house for 14 days. Bank is not a requirement. The only thing that you have requirements down here, unless you have a a necessary job, if you're going for food, or you're going
Pharmacy
home.
and medical. Pharmacy and doctor, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, doctor's office visits are shut down in Texas.
Really?
Unless you're going to the emergency room with an emergency, you don't go to the local doctors. You don't go for your checkups or your medication. You call them, and they do video MD. Basically, they do doctors on a video chat, FaceTime. Yeah, there's nothing down here. They're starting to unlock things in Texas, but the cops know Mike, that's cheating. But down here, the cops know where all the food stores are. They know where all the pharmacies are. So if you're not heading in that direction, they will pull you over. Let's see here. The ones I like the most.
Yeah. Let's see your favorites.
Let me get down to them here.
What did Mike say? Mike tried to. I already know it's Mike Pally.
Yeah. He admitted to cheating, so
Yeah.
his bank is only 1,000 feet away from him.
Just be careful, man. Sheesh.
Yep.
There's checkpoints here too. Checkpoints with a guard, and each checkpoint has one police officer.
Well, you're really making this hard on me. I actually have to look at the stuff to see which ones I like the most. Where is it?
So the link you put is the place where you got the tubes, right?
Yeah.
And they also have, those guys would have capsules as well.
I really don't know. The only thing I've ever looked for was these
Tubes.
square plastic tubes.
You know what I use? I use this, and this is supposed to be for screws. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Hypotherm.
You can actually get
They're for screws, I think.
yeah, you get screws. You can get ASCs in them. You get Britannias. It all depends on the size. They use the same kind of tube for gold coins too.
Really?
Yeah.
Gold. I don't even have gold.
Neither do I. I wish I did.
Welcome. I had $10 of pennies, and I had to use it today. I tried to go back when she got off work at the bank, and that lady already left. So
What's up,
so that,
Speedster? As far as what pennies or coins are worth, I'm worthless as far as giving out information on coins.
yeah.
I collect them because I think they look nice. That's about the only that's the only official information I know about coins.
And they sound nice. The silver.
Some of them do. That's like I like my copper wheat penny. I think that thing looks cool as shit.
Copper's cool.
Yep.
How big is that? Is that an ounce?
About the size of a well, you figure
Is that an ounce of copper?
about that. You figure that's a ASE, and that's copper round right side of it. So they're pretty close. It's a little bit smaller than an ASE.
Okay. Actually, I have one copper round. Where is it at?
Let's see here. All the different things that I have what I actually think is my best one. So I think let's see if I'll probably dump it. Yeah, let me do it this way. Hold on, let me switch. Go to that one. Go to this one. Pick this little bad boy up. Go underneath here. And turn this around so I can see what I'm looking at. There we go.
Ooh, colorized.
You have a colorized 2000 ASE. See if it'll focus. Here we go.
Nice. Does that slide around or it stays put?
What? Now I think these things are cool as shit. Let me just go like this. Let me just set my camera like that. And
There we go.
is he gonna let me? Yeah. Let me tilt it down. Let me see if I can get some light on this subject here. That's a little bit too much.
Nice.
We're getting close. Okay.
Try putting your hand in the back of it.
Well, it's not so much the fact of it focusing, it's the brightness because it is so shiny.
Yeah, there you go.
There
nice.
you go.
Nice.
That's a
Wow.
Scottsdale stacker. That's a
Nice.
2 ounce.
Nice.
That's a
It's
2
chunky,
ounce.
huh?
I got 2
Ooh,
of them
that looks
suckers.
chunky. Ooh.
Yeah. Those
Nice.
I got these 2 from Silver Seeker.
Nice. How? You bought it or won
Oh
it?
well, yeah. I bought a box, and he did the coin roll hunt and all that stuff, and that was one of the choices I got to make. So I ended up getting 2 Scottsdale stackers. These things are sweet, and of course these.
So wait, what is his thing though? If you buy $1 half box, you get what, two You get 2 2-ounce pulls or 4 1-ounce pulls.
It all depends on what you buy.
Okay.
Morning, dear.
I got the doors up.
Yeah, I got to take them back down. I got to shave them.
Why?
They're like an 1/8 inch too long.
Really? They don't look bad. They don't look
They don't close.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm going to coffee.
Okay, doke, dear. But yeah, I got that. It all depends. You actually have to look on his quarters. This one goes over there. But the other one that I got is this one.
Oh, that's a 68.
Yeah, it's a 19. Is it a 19?
That's their first year, right? That's their
No,
debut year?
86.
86, right? Still, I think the 87 and the 86 is a key, right?
Yep.
86, 87, 96.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, 96, 86, 87. Wow, you got an 87, 68? That's pretty hard to get. Right?
Yep.
I don't even know if I ever seen a 68, a ASC 68 for 87.
There we go.
I only have one PCGS slab.
Got that one, and
The rest are generic slabs.
where the hell is it at? Is that it? I have that one, and I don't want to put these out of order.
Oh, not 1884. That's my year.
1884 New Orleans.
I collect everything 84. Oh, that's a CC?
No, New Orleans. Oh,
Or oh yeah, for New Orleans. Yeah, that's right. Still though, that's a good one. What
there we go.
NGC? They didn't put a grade on it?
No, back then they didn't. This one,
Really?
I'm going to bust out of the case and send it into PCGS. It's all
Wow.
NGC is saying it's brilliant uncirculated.
Can't you just send it like that, or they're gonna charge you another fee, or you
Uh,
can't?
See, the problem with sending it like this, they might go, "Oh, well, he's just trying to get this, or he's trying to get something
Yeah,
more out of it." If I
like
just
what
break
Seeker
it out and
does.
send him the coin and say, "I want this graded," I'd rather take my chance.
Yeah. Seeker does that, or I've seen him do that, where he submits it to one person. He'll think it's a grade, submit it to one person, and then break it and resubmit it. I think Seeker's the best guy I like out of those guys.
Yep. To answer that question about the 5-ouncer with the soldier on it, I got 12 years in the military. I think that probably answers the question right there.
Who's asking? Pally?
Yeah, he's if I would ever sell it.
Oh,
Unfortunately, no.
not vets, man. Vets won't sell there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some of them that were done like that, and if it's old enough, it depends on how much you paid. If you didn't pay enough, you just got a generic. They didn't back then. They didn't have like an MS or a BU or an AU. Back then, they didn't have those kind of grades. They just said brilliant uncirculated. Yeah, it's a generic classification. Yeah.
The other night, me and you were helping somebody right on my stream.
Yeah.
and today I saw him with I guess he went to somebody else or somebody did something. I don't even whether I liked it or I didn't. I don't even like the design he has, but like I just feel like, man, I could have just skipped that guy and just because that guy didn't do nothing. And he was asking for stuff, like do all this stuff, like man, like
Was it
I just
found it buried or something?
well, we don't have to say any say the guy's name or anything, but I mean, I'll tell you privately, but yeah, man, yeah, I was just like in my head, I just like hit my head, and I'm like, man, I could have just went straight to Jeff Zone or spent that on someone that that deserved that time, man. But anyways, it's okay, it's all good.
Well,
I'm not hurt or anything. I'm just mad, like like I could have spent that time on you or me, like. But it's okay though. We were just trying to help someone.
well, it's.
You live and you learn.
Well, that's like taking your car to an automotive repair shop. Do you want the car to run, or do you want your car to run correctly?
Exactly. Yeah, because there's a big difference. People confuse the two, but there's a big difference.
I had 3 years in the United States Marine Corps, and then I had another 8 years and 1 month and 2 days in the Army National Guard.
Salute. Enough to salute. That's all we need to know.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that isn't a deciding factor. That's a very big deciding factor. I mean, if you don't have the money to uh, get it running perfectly, getting it running is better than walking. Yeah, I'm a member of the 0.5% club. Well, it's 6 a.m. where I am. I have to go give my doggies their medication.
Milo.
Yep. He has to get his allergy medication. He loves being outside, but he's allergic to it.
That sucks, man.
Oh, that's the way it is. Either that, we have a dog with bloodshot, watering eyes. Yeah, the 90-pound baby. Oh, well, I'm going to have to end this stream because I have to go give him his medication and do all the other stuff with him. And my wife's up, and I'm going to talk to her for a little while before I go to bed. Because I sleep
right,
during the daytime, I get up, I go to work, and then this is where I am at night. I figure probably 2 a.m. is when I'll be popping back on in the morning again.
And what time is it now?
Right now it's 6:04.
Okay. I'll be emailing you for me tonight before I sleep. I'll be sending that mail.
Okie doke.
But
Yeah, I would have been on earlier, but I went over to Kill the Whales channel.
Yeah, I was trying to look for it. I couldn't. I think when you after your stream is done, the chat doesn't automatically come. You have to give it a little time, and then the live chat will come up, and then maybe that's why. Because I went there right after you ended it, and then you have to wait a little while. Then the stream will upload, and then wait a little while. Live chat, yeah. That's probably why I wasn't able to get the link. But yeah, I'll link up with you.
Okay,
Thanks, brother.
I'll be here.
Thank you.
Yep. Take care, everybody.
Later, Mikey.
Take care, all.